Hi everyone, Rashid here. So today I'm going to do a interactive video on tickle collection. Okay. So I thought to record in a different way when I have a shell where I can type and I can explain. So let's see how that experience comes. So I have notes on the side. So when I look on the notes, just to see what next set of commands I'm going to look at. Okay. So in the tickle series, so far we have looked into list or strings. Okay, that is straightforward. But when you are working with vendor tools, synopsis, cadence, they also have something called collection, and that is super important thing, and you have to deal with it a lot. So collection is something that okay, I did a video on objects in a design, which are pins, cells, ports, nets, hierarchical cells, flat cells, get lib cells. You can get a complete list of all of those, but all these things are stored in a vendor's own data structure in the memory. And when you bring them back, you cannot just echo or puts them like a normal object. For example, if you have an object like test clock A. So when you do an echo on test, that displays that. So this is a list string, but those objects that I explained just a minute ago, those you cannot echo them. For example, let's say I put set ports and I do get ports. And now if I echo ports, you will see, okay, that thing that you see here, underscore server, just a random name. So this is not displaying ports, even though these come here, but to display them, but here you cannot display like them. Or another example would be set, okay, cells, okay, get cells dash maybe, uh, okay, let's do this. Okay, I have loaded a design. It is not a synthesized version, so I loaded a counter. I just read the counter RTL. So this is technology independent netlist right now. So you will not see a technology stuff right now. Okay, so you see that. Now if I do echo on cells, it doesn't return, it's not displayable, you don't know what it is. So these are these dollar cells or this dollar what sport, these are called collection of objects. So now how to deal with those collection, this let's see if I can finish in this video, this or maybe next video, this is all about how you can work on collections. All right, so the very first thing, I'll go gradually. Okay, and I will show you what I want to show you. Okay, I want to show you first how you can get a size of. So let's say size of collection. So remember there was a length on a string when we length. So let's see, I got ports, just one. But if I do a size of collection and give it ports, it gives 10, right? Because there are 10 those ports that you saw. So you you can also, excuse me. Okay, what's the next thing? Let me go that. Okay, size of collection happen. Okay, there's another way you can do a query objects. Objects, I think you can do in that if you want to display. Let's do display. Yes, you can get those. There is another command you can also do that not many people know. It's called report collections. All right, report collections and will be cells. Um, and yeah, that can return you. Let's look into that, something like that. So, okay, so report collection we use just that there, and we can also another very important thing is getting the attributes. So what you can do is, and this is like a report collection had displayed it, okay, but what is really critical is that on these collections, what we can do in custom script is we can get a collection and we can For each item in that collection, sorry, we can get some attributes. um, and that's how you can extract the information that you need. So these one is to list, for example, I got a port, right? List attributes dash class, and what was that? In my case it was port, right? And do dash application, mean all the attributes that are predefined. You can also do your own attributes for classes, but what I'm looking for here, display me all the attributes um, for that application. The tool has predefined for the ports. And another important thing is no split, means when you're displaying it, don't split on, when one information, two lines. It kind of doesn't give a great print there. So if I do this, and you see a lot of these things are there. So a lot of attributes. You can dump it into a file. For example, you can really do um, dump into a file, uh, report attributes dot log, and it will show you there. And then you can open that file. But let me do that here, and you get so let me show you how to, from that list that I just generated, you can get some attributes like this. So for example, I have what are the ports I have? Query objects. And by the way, whenever you don't know the command, type this and hit a tab. It will give you all kind of commands there, and you can pick the one you need. And in this case, I'll do this. So let's pick report clock port, okay, on this counter. So I can do get attribute and get port, which is clock, and I know there is a full name attribute on, that's almost on every class, but I have it on the port. So I do this and it gives me return name. So for example, if I want to put this against a I can port name. Okay, you remember these square brackets are for command. Anything inside is a command. So there's another command. So I'm getting an attribute. Where did I get this one? Previously, when I did a list attributes, one of those, if you find it, it is there, and it's port. This thing has to be a collection, and it, since I know it's a port, so I know there is an attribute on it. So it's a clock. So I can also get another attribute that you will see for ports. It's direction. Okay, and get attribute, get port, and this is direction. Now I'm at synthesis, and also it hasn't done any compilation mean a synthesis. So there's another attribute which is layer. What layer is my port on, which is not defined right now. So if I do port layer, gives an error, I mean a warning that doesn't exist on the port. So if I echo on port layer, it returns nothing. So that is another way you can check if it's empty, mean it's not defined, something like that. Okay, I think that's good. We did a report collection. Yeah, report collection has another cool feature. So I'm just taking, let's stop this video here, and I'll do a report collection, and I'll do a remove from collection, and I will do one other thing, write collection. Let's do in the next next part. All right. That's it for now. Thank you. Bye.